This time on Finnegan's Garage, Blasphemi is back. Tony Angelo is back.
What's up?
Andy Weinberg is here. And of course, as usual, I'm about to make Tony's life absolutely miserable and we're probably not sleeping because Blasphemi thinks that's just how it rolls. Welcome back to Finnegan's Garage. Thank you for hanging out, especially those of you that went to fsmgarage.com and bought the merch, because every piss poor decision you make regarding clothing allows me to do really stupid things with cars like Blasphemi. Right, Tony Angelo, he and I made a movie, pretty much a movie, about going to drag week and not making it out of the parking lot in 2022. Pretty much smoke the rings out of this thing with no fuel pressure, or put a hole in the piston, whatever it is. It's, you know, it's done. We're done. There are no spare Hemi rings, pistons laying around. We're freaking out on day one. This is the best case scenario for me, not putting gas in the tank.
I'm just kidding.
Running it low on fuel.
Say we. I should have checked that. I should have checked it anyway.
No, it's my fault. It is my fault.
But yeah, we're going to be in business.
Dude, the motor's not junk.
Yeah.
The motor is not junk. Update, things are going good. By a universal miracle, we smoked one piston and all the rings on the rest. We actually collapsed the ring lands and that one there, and I have a spare. Just one. It's incredible. So right now, Tony is finishing gapping the rings to each individual bore. I've pulled the rings off the old pistons. I'm cleaning the pistons. And you're changing that slug to our new one. Then we can just start putting things back together. We're gonna clean out the engine block real good, lube everything real well, and just start the other process of reassembly, which is really exciting.
It's in.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, some crazy vibration.
The U-joint cap fell out of this side and clip's gone, the whole thing's gone, so we might get lucky. Give me one pass down the drag strip, I will be a happy man.
So you are officially calling the event. The event is called
Straight crushing defeat, top to bottom. Last time we did this, win. This time, lose. What a kick. What a kick in the pants, son. Ugh. Man, I just wanted to see one run.
But we're back. Not a drag week, but we're gonna go test the car for once.
Yeah.
Before we go to a drag and drive event. And our big test this time is, will a giant set of headers make more power than the schmedium set of headers we had on last year? Because that was our problem, not, oh, we didn't have enough fuel in the tank or too small a fuel pump. Headers, that was the problem.
Combination of both, we'll say. Let's say a little bit of both, but bigger headers, better power.
Yes. If nothing else, it'll be louder. We have two sets of headers. These are the originals that I built in my home garage out of a kit I got from stainlessheaders.com. And these are cool, right? Starts out 2 1/4 inch tubing, steps to 2 3/8, then it ends in a 3 1/2 inch collector, which when the car was naturally aspirated was probably pretty close to being right. It now has a blower shop 871 on it and E85. And I think these are actually too small, because every time we blow the Hemi up, we try to improve it. You know, a little more camshaft.
Why not?
We've tried a bigger throttle body. Nothing makes more power. It puts about 1050 to the tires every time. So at this point, I'm thinking we're choking this thing down. So I called up my boys at Stainless Headers. I actually sent them these because I was in a hurry and I was out of town. They copied this and gave me this. These are 2 3/8 primaries stepping into 2 1/2 inch primaries, which is the average exhaust pipe on a lot of cars.
Like a Honda, that's a big boy.
Right, and then it ends in a Canon-sized 4 1/2 inch collector.
Yeah.
Which I think in a supercharged application, this is the right move. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna bolt them onto the car. We're gonna go over to HED, strap it down to the rollers and find out, will it make more power to the tires than it's ever made before?
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
I'm ready too.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully they fit.
Yeah, if these fit with no modifications based on a couple pictures and sending you the old headers, I will be very impressed.
I sent
I
like
will be impressed.
nine photos and a lot of Sharpie marks on those headers.
Oh, God. So
there was
legwork done.
Yeah.
I got it.
Back in the day, this was a service they offered. Like you could send them Legos or a mock-up header and they would build headers for you. Now they specialize in selling you the parts for you to do it yourself. And then they make complete kits, like ready-made stuff. Like you need to turbocharge your LS. They have like 4 different log manifold and header designs off the shelf ready to go. And it's made in America, like the good stuff.
I like all that.
Yeah.
All right, let's cram it on.
All right. I'm glad they put these in.
None of this is fun. Dude, when we were kids before 02, it's like, this is what you guys would be like, you get an EGT from an airplane and stick it in your car. And we're like, what? And then we did it, but they're nightmares. Back then, we were just tapping cast manifolds and putting them right in. You know what I mean? No, you put that little collet in. Yeah. It was all stock. It was like, stock turbo Supras and stuff. But they're so hard and they're stainless. It's just they're tough to work with.
Okay. Will it fit? God, I hope it does, because I don't want to put the old ones back on.
After this, yeah, they come in here.
I don't want to put the old ones back on.
What runner does that go between?
I believe it goes right in the middle.
Should we take these off?
We shouldn't have to.
Okay.
Okay. That's a good start.
I like it. Oh yeah, we're in the ballpark there.
So I don't have.
I see it. It's right here.
No, it's got to go forward.
Is it?
Yeah, right.
Is it?
Should be right.
Oh, I see it. I think.
No.
Center of the port, right there.
We're too far forward. I'm off the head. Should be right in this area. I can't see.
Something is wrong, I think. You got holes in the wrong spots, or what's going on here?
No. Let me give you some light.
Oh, maybe it's the middle here. Is that?
Okay, yeah, right in that ballpark, right?
Okay.
There.
There's like 15 holes in these heads.
Yeah, there's 3 in the back, 2 in the front.
Hey, but look at the top rail.
Hemis. Okay.
Should be like right around there. Feel something?
Got one started.
All right, nice.
Okay, you want to put one in the back?
Yeah. You got definitely a little issue here.
Okay. We'll work on that. It bolts in 3 places, but then it's got a little stand that's pop over to the firewall.
Man, fancy. It's gonna look cool with those gone. That'd be sweet.
We could probably leave it on and just trim it.
That's fine. It's just glass, right?
Yeah. It's just.
Now we'll mark it and we'll do it, pull it out and do it. Let's go.
And then it looks like we're gonna possibly have to dent the tubes. We're gonna have to do some surgery to Blasphemi here to fit our new headers. This part, right here, needs a little trimming to fit these new 4.5-inch collectors. And some of the body's gonna have to get cut too.
Got some pliers or something? If we're doing that, then we should swap them.
Oh, rotate it?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as those 4 tubes are straight, it could conceivably turn.
At least that way we get it not run into the rocker. If you go this way,
Yeah,
it'll come out and down.
that's the way I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, then when
It actually would be a perfect 90.
Yeah.
It wouldn't even be pointing down. It'd be nice actually that way.
Yeah. Just be rotated out.
Yeah. And you wouldn't even have to put the pipe on it at all.
Just got to move the tab if we're going to leave it like that forever.
everybody would be burning their legs
Yeah.
getting out of the car. Although you could make a heat shield like a Corvette.
They still hurt.
Yeah.
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 They just give you that waffle effect on your leg. I burned my leg on our Corvette so many times. Oh my God, it was brutal.
Rebranding for everybody.
All right, well, what are you thinking? So he's got this coming this way. So if we cut back on this, then it would
down.
It would go down. We could just take a little bit out of that, and essentially it would.
But then again, even still, then hooking it to the side pipes.
I'm saying if we cut some of this radius out, it'll go this way.
Or what if you cut it here and just rotate it
That would be fantastic.
down? Because eventually
This is not a perfect circle. That's going to be tough. This, I would cut it on the bend. You could cut it in the middle of the bend and just do what you're saying.
Yeah, we could leave these two. Cut it somewhere
cut it right in the
else.
middle and crank it.
But then, because the bend is
It's gonna be-
not perfect circle, so if you turn it, is it going to have? Is it
The radius, you mean?
Yeah, the radius. Is it going to be in the pipe here and out of? You know what I mean?
Oh, weld right over there.
Just hammer and dolly.
You're the weld guy.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. This seems to be the best part where it's going to be equal all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just make
I
another
mean,
cut.
whatever. If we're only turning it a little bit, you might not.
And like, we could make these rough and ready and then send just the lowers to them and be like, make these.
It needs to come down and, bring it down an inch. We're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it needs to still stay.
Yeah.
You need to just clock it about
Yeah, because really,
15 to 20 degrees.
you don't want it to go any further in because the outrigger's there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Just needs to be down.
Just needs to go down.
Do you have a bolt in the back right now? Is there 2 bolts in there?
No.
So we don't even know if
It's going to continue to pull it up. You could get one in there. It's
that's what I mean. If we put a bolt in it, how? Because
you can. This is where you need to get your bolt in, I think. You can try it. It's very close. It's so damn close.
Oh, yeah, we might have to dent that.
Yeah, that's just going to get a little ding ding.
Just no big deal.
Little kiss.
Yeah. Just a little touch up. Andy, we're about to cut up my brand new header. How do you feel?
are you asking me or telling me?
Yeah, how do you feel? I know how I feel.
I feel apprehensive.
This is a brand new Stainless Headers Inc. header.
Close.
Brand new, freshy, already going under the knife. No, not that one. This one.
Oh, then we're screwed.
The one with the arrow.
Yeah, it won't be able to be straight.
We can do it the vertical bandsaw.
Yeah.
And it won't be straight, but we can fix that afterwards.
It won't be straight. All right. Well. Sorry, Tony.
So here's our issue, right? Our new headers. Tony's not our issue.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm the old header.
Our new headers have way bigger primary tubes and way bigger collectors. And they're hitting the car. And rather than cut the rocker off the car, we're going to cut the tube right here, extend it, and rotate it down. So that these monster 4.5 inch collectors can be merged into side pipes and hopefully make more power. Brand new header.
Almost there. About another 1/16 of an inch.
Nailed it. Ah, dude.
Yeah,
That's gonna weld great.
that is not bad.
All right. So now we'll clean that, put that back on the car, clean this.
Yeah, there's a carbide cutter somewhere here.
We want to be here. But
Yeah,
you can put a vent in here.
The closer we get, the less we get burned. And by we, I mean usually you, because you're on this side.
Exactly. So if we come here, we just cut out a radius, then you'd be in business.
Think about this too.
What? Don't worry. That's
We'll trim that.
a piece of fiberglass.
I'm just taking everything into consideration.
So this is a pretty significant angle.
Yeah.
So what do we have for bends? You have that?
We have a 45 and a 90.
Two of each. Oh yeah, we're in business then. So let's cut. That's straight, but that puts you way out.
Yeah.
If you want to be where you want to be, then I think we go this way.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. If we could get it like that,
We can.
that would be sweet.
You just got to do.
Because then we're only doing it once.
Once,
If
and
we
it's
just go
done.
straight, then we got to redo it later.
3 3/4. 1 3/4, a little bit less. No.
There we go.
Dang.
Now we're getting close.
Dang! Genius cut this thing up.
Twist it back towards you a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna, V-band's gonna touch.
V-band's
the
not gonna
car.
fit that. Yeah, you gotta go back a little bit on, come back the other way, Barb. Give me
Towards
some.
you.
Rotate like this.
How about,
That's square. A little too maybe.
might be a little downhill, but I think
It's pretty good.
the V-band.
That's better. Go a hair more, just to see. Yeah, to me that looks straight. You want to come where I am, Tony? Go.
I mean, it's close
Put your
enough
head-
for
put your head
sure,
in
bud.
Ready? Mm-hmm. Cross your fingers. Here we go. Oh, it's so smooth. Okay.
How's it looking?
You know, it'll work.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Dude. Oh, dude, that is money. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, and the tubes clear the frame now that it's bolted up.
Is that right?
Yep. We don't have to bash them at all.
Oh, sick.
Oh yeah.
We will take that as a win. Weld her up.
So back off, I'll weld it up. You guys can mock up the other side and
Start chopping it.
whatever magic you did here, over there.
Do it again. All right, let's do it. Stage one. Come on. That. Okay. All right. Oh, we always gotta have a pizza. And hopefully we can find one in this episode. Because that is not a pizza. Finnegan, you gotta eat. You gotta eat it.
I'll try it.
Do it. Get it.
No, you're lactose. Well, we burnt all the lactose.
Yeah, there's no lactose
It's not
left
bad,
in that
really.
bad boy.
It's really not that bad.
All right. How you feeling?
Sleepy.
Same. All right.
But it is on and together, and I don't think it's gonna leak much.
All right, so it is near 2 a.m. Pretty standard for when me and Mike Finnegan hang out. We have got his set of stainless headers.com headers on the car. World's largest primaries leading to the world's largest merge. And they fit now. I'm excited to hear it tomorrow. We're gonna pass out for a couple hours and hit the dyno. And we'll see what this thing does.
All right, here we go. Harrell Engine and Dyno in Mooresville, North Carolina. Car is in the bay. Got strapped down, put some fuel in it, change the tune, connect the EGTs, and see what happens. Oh, there's the man himself right there. Heat.
I've seen it, I've never run.
Expert up arrow manipulator. I got a charger.
Hello.
Ready?
Any predictions? It's early. I know.
Yeah, big power.
How much did the tires, Pete?
I don't know. I don't remember what it made last time.
I don't know what it made last time. I wasn't here.
Oh. Hopefully it just makes more, right?
Well, more than we don't know anything is always good. But if we knew what it made,
1050, right?
if we knew what it made the last time, you know.
We can look at the computer.
Yeah, it'll be in here.
I'm saying
Yeah, call it.
1,230 wheel
Whoa.
horsepower. I'm hoping for.
I will throw a party tonight if that happens.
Wow.
You don't even know. And the dyno operator never loses this one, so what are you calling?
I don't remember what it made. Let's say 11.
11.
I mean
11.
11 would be good. Yeah. I don't think it's ever made 11 at the tires.
Wow.
But I do remember you telling me the last time when I wasn't here and you guys dynoed it, with the side pipes, I don't know what it made, but if you dropped the side pipes, it was worth 90 horsepower at the tires. Yeah. Which is why I'm like, those headers had to have been a restriction. I feel like we're on to something here. And all the struggle beforehand will be totally worth it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
How about you put the gas in this time?
Okay. But film me so we know what happened.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Can we get more rap on that one, Jimbo?
Because then, you know.
But it would probably be fine.
That'd be fun.
Well, once we roll it up, yeah.
Okay. That has that much level in it, tight?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying it won't leak. I'm just saying it's what it is.
Man, it really swells. Okay. Let's do it.
This might be the dirtiest, coolest dyno I've ever been to.
I need a good chassis.
It's outside.
Put something together.
And some badass fast cars have been in here before. And now Blasphemi.
Still is. It's only half. Yeah, the three gas goes in here.
What year is it?
So the cell itself is divided.
Yeah.
There's a pump in each one, and you swap the lines back and forth. This is the race one.
Unplug one fuel pump, plug in the other. Fill this. That holds 5 gallons. The street side holds like 17, I think.
Oh, yeah.
There was some in it, but I don't know how much.
Yeah, I didn't hear much squish when I.
Okay.
There she is.
That's full.
Right there.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
There's no doubt. Alright, I've already put the race tune in it. We have E85 in the tank. It's time to dyno.
Let's do it, dude.
Pete, we're ready.
It doesn't have to move much. Ready?
Ready.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Alright, so current tune, I'm gonna say it's gonna make 1,020 at the tires.
Sounds good to me.
What were you saying earlier?
1,200.
1,200?
We'll see.
Can we pull up the last session? All right, so last year, right before Drag Week 22, we made 1,027 at Harrell Engine and Dyno. All right, 1,027, that's what we need to beat. You wanna hear some of the guesses on power? They're all over the place. Flat Rock Concept says 1450 at the tire.
Yeah, that's it. It's like.
That would be awesome.
See it?
Tell me.
Let's see.
Let's go all the way up.
These are some of the guesses on Instagram on my account of what it's going to make at the tire. Flat Rock
It's a big
Concepts,
tank,
1450
physically, like,
at
you
the
know.
tire.
Is it?
I love you. Thank you. I wish it did. How's it doing? Garage, 1,089. That's a friend of mine, Mike. That's probably pretty close. Bobberhead, 1206. Cold Gallon
take a
Primal,
gallon.
989. Come on, bro. We don't need that kind of negativity here. Wastegate Spring, 1406. Wow. I don't know what they think I got in here, but it ain't gonna be 1,400 at the tires. 1,025.
They're just excited for you.
1342, 1337, 1301.
Mike, please check your DM. It's a different thing.
986. More negativity. Robinette David. No, we're past that. All right. All right, let's go. All right, baby. Hey, runs. It's 135. What RPM do you want me to rev it to on the first one?
Let's just go to like 55.
I'll do it in fourth gear because I think that's 1-to-1.
Yeah.
5,500. Okay, what RPM do you want me to start it at?
35.
35 to 55.
Yep.
Got it. All right, ready when you are.
Cool.
You guys ready? First dyno pull? On the dyno, quickest pull I've ever made. Started at 3,500, went to 5,500, and it was quick, not because I only pulled it for 2,000 RPM. It was really quick because the tire spun instantly as soon as I matted it. Wing! So we're gonna let the tires get cleaned off a little bit one more time, tighten the straps, maybe spray some sticky stuff on there, and go again. Dyno pull number 2, tires didn't spin, they hooked, and when they hooked, this thing didn't want to accelerate, and we're not sure why. The O2 sensors were freaking out, so Pete made some more changes. We're gonna go again. I don't think there's any fuel pressure.
No pressure?
I don't know, the screen turns off, it's hard to tell. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the fuel pump's not on. Feels like it's turning off. Like it clicked and then it turned off. Oh. It just clicked again. That's better. You can have your relay back. All right, so we've been chasing a little electrical gremlin for a few minutes now. Bad relay for our primary fuel pump. Finally fixed that. Just made a half pull from 3,500 to 5,500 RPM, and it is starting to accelerate. However, it is really fast. So Pete is trimming fuel out of it. You looked at the EGTs, they were all around, I think, 900 degrees Fahrenheit. They were pretty cold.
They were just barely getting, some of them barely touching 1,000.
Right. And that's indicative of he's fat?
Generally, yeah.
Usually. We're going to take some fuel out of it and we'll go again. And while chasing down our electrical gremlin, which just turned out to be a relay that wasn't happy, I cut apart the entire harness and all the zip ties. So I get to do that again, which personally I enjoy. I will sit around all day long installing zip ties, orientating them all the same direction, perfect spacing. No. I will do it. Yeah, so as I was saying, this used to be wired really nicely and everything had a zip tie, and now it's just a mess. And it became a mess because we were trying to figure out what was wrong with it. Fix that later.
Tire smoke on the dyno, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been the tires?
It smoked the tire on the driver's side.
Got another problem here. We fixed our electrical problem. Car's running better. Tire is rubbing the quarter panel right here. And personally, I don't want to mess suspension because the car goes straight and it hooks, but can't exactly get through the dyno session with it trying to cut the tire. So we just put 4 clicks of compression on this side of the car, see if that'll stop it or slow it down, and maybe it won't rub. We'll see.
We gotta jack that back end up one way or another. Stop killing that tire. Still getting there. Trying to get it to full potential. We got some decent runs in, hovering around 950 at the tires. We think there's some more in it. They're gonna keep playing with boost, fuel, and timing, get it up. We had some issues early getting the fuel pump to work right, that kind of stuff that kept us from running at all. So I'm happy, but I think they want more. He wants more.
Freshies. Oh yeah, that'll work.
All right, after a couple more dyno runs, Blasphemi is still making 950 max horsepower. Finn wants more. We're gonna put a hot tune-up in this thing from Drag Week last year where we liked how it was running and making power. Changing a set of plugs, doing a couple other little things to see how this thing does. Now, if this car's not right, I'm not gonna beg to drive it, right? I would love to drive this thing. It's sick, it's awesome. One of my favorite cars of all time. I have spent a lot of time putting it around the streets. It'd be fun to let her go once or twice. But obviously, like, that's my boy, and if the car isn't right, it's not right. So, fingers crossed, I get to take her out. I don't think you run all the way out.
So that looks like it got closer.
It's better
It's even
there.
better there.
Yeah. Then it's just nothing special up there.
That's it. So we're like where we should be.
We're on the right track. We are on the right track.
Give it more time.
I'm fine with that. What are we having it now?
28. Yeah. We're like basically at our best before. You never go all the way out, right?
No, I stopped at 62, I think. You want to put a pulley on it?
Yeah, let's just see what it does.
Let's do it. All right, it's time for the party pulley. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's do
Oh,
this.
we're just going pulley up? All right, let's do it.
Well, we have made about 15 dyno pulls on Blasphemi today. And I'm happy to report the rods are still in it. It seems fairly happy. It is not making the power I hoped it would. Not sure exactly why. We've struggled today. We have had a fuel pump relay die. We have had crank trigger take a crap. We just had a bunch of little problems, and we've been just chasing little things here and there. Pete's been working the keyboard all day. We have made gains. Like at the beginning of the day, this thing was making 820 horsepower at the tires. Like it was unhappy. We just made a 950 horsepower pull, put another degree of timing in it, and tried to go again, and the motor was pretty darn heat soaked, so it lost some power. I don't think the extra degree of timing had anything to do with the fact that it lost power, because when you look at the spark plugs, they look real happy. Anyway, we're gonna go get dinner and let it cool off, because, I mean, if you ever own a car with a roots blower, you know, once they're hot, you gotta let them cool off, and we haven't done that. We've had a fan pointed at it all day, but pretty much we've just been hot lapping this thing on the dyno. And so we'll let it cool off, come back here, probably make a couple more pulls and call it a night. My honest opinion is this combo should make 1,100 at the tires. And we're not there. We're not even close to that. So I doubt we're going to get there tonight, but we're going to keep working on it and having fun. And I'll get back to you here. Well, we have had dinner. We let the car cool off. We think our clutch is slipping. Maybe with the clutch cold, it might not. Let's find out.
Definitely shit come out of the flywheel. Out of down here.
Yeah.
You saw it? I saw sparks come out.
Where I was, I couldn't see it now.
Bell house.
I saw it from the front before.
Yeah.
I smell clutch.
Yeah, I smell clutch now.
Oh, now I smell it.
I think we just killed our clutch. I think the clutch is toast. And we'll see it. We have a drive shaft sensor. We have engine RPM. If they don't match, we know we've got a slipping clutch. Okay. What'd it do? So sparks are bad. If you see sparks on your bell housing, you know, your triple disc clutch is probably toast. Not entirely surprised by that. It's been in there for 3 years. And not that we've made a bunch of hits on this thing, but yeah, it's time for a new one. I don't think we're going drag race. Okay, this doesn't feel like drag week.
Oh, it feels like something else we do sometimes.
It's a different new sensation. We did not win. We did not lose.
Yeah.
The rods are in it. We didn't make a drag strip pass though.
I think we call it a tie.
Yeah,
It's a tie.
I'm not upset. I'm not thrilled, but I'm not upset.
Same. Yeah. I want to drive your car. I don't want to make it any worse.
Yeah.
Totally melancholy.
Yeah. Melancholy's good. Yeah.
Full of ennui.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We came here with high hopes of trying a new set of headers and making more power than we ever have, and we did nothing but battle things like a relay that was dead, a crank trigger that was misadjusted and stopped working, a battery that died in the middle of our dyno session, and finally a clutch that was slipping after 3 or 4 years of use. It finally, no matter what we did, we'd throw timing at it, expecting more power. That would make less power because the clutch was slipping. So
Well, here's the thing. It might be making more power.
it might be.
We don't even know.
We have
because
no-
the clutch can't handle it
Yeah.
in its current very used. You know, it's a great clutch.
Yeah.
It's just not. You need to maybe refresh it every 5 years.
That's on me. Yeah, it is. Well, in my mind, I was like, well, we haven't driven it very much. I mean, let's be real. We haven't driven it very much.
Maybe it's like bread. If you don't eat it, it just goes stale.
I got a moldy clutch.
There you go.
I got a moldy clutch.
You didn't spin the thing when you put it away. That's your problem.
Yeah, this is not a Mantic problem. This is the bread got moldy.
Yeah.
That makes sense because this car worked a week ago.
You got
and then all of a sudden today,
clutch.
it stopped running. We had all these problems.
Yeah.
But
Well, here's what's fun about this. We get to come back and do it again.
we did get to hang out together again. And
Yeah.
much like every other time we hang out together, it was bad for him.
Yeah, I had a blast.
It was a lot of not sleeping.
It was super fun.
But we'll be back. We'll be back here to visit Pete again for more expert up arrow manipulation. We will find more power, and someday we'll go to a drag and drive, but we'll be prepared because we're not going back until everything works.
And you can check us out on the Stay Tuned, youtube.com/StayTunedTA. That's where all our antics are, and then we'll link back up and do this again.
Yes.
And now it's time to get this thing to the drag strip and drink beers and stand around it.
Yes, so please go buy the merch. Please support him, support me. Real good at doing stuff, YouTube channel, Stay Tuned YouTube channel, and of course, Finnegan's Garage.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm driving over there.
Oh, please do. All right.
I'll drive it over there. There you go.
There's the win. Doesn't get where it's going. I'm just gonna apologize in advance. You don't have the drive down the road tune.
I know. We'll be all right.